A puzzling discovery in a creek in Marin County.
Yeah, a type of salmon that's more common in the waters to our north has shown up here. Lagunitas Creek, which runs alongside Sir Francis Drake Boulevard in Marin County, has been home to another species of salmon. Now, as KPIX5's John Ramos shows us, scientists are trying to figure out why the pinks have shown up here.
Lagunitas Creek in Marin County is considered one of the most important spawning grounds for coho salmon still remaining. But lately, strange things have been happening in these waters. A lone salmon was spotted here clear back in August, the earliest anyone had ever seen. And then in late October, researchers doing a fish survey saw something they couldn't believe.
At first we just saw the nests and we couldn't attribute it to a species, and then we saw these very distinctive looking fish.
They were pink salmon, actively spawning in the creek. Also known as humpback salmon, they are not known to breed south of Washington state.
Pink salmon have not been seen in Marin County in decades, and these fish we think are probably from the Seattle area, so they're very far off course. And so far this year we've seen about a dozen of them.
So what's going on here? No one is quite sure. Fish tend to follow their food source, and Washington has been having poor salmon runs lately, so maybe the fact they're here is an ominous sign. But biologists stop short of assuming that.
This is the messiness of nature, and animals move around, and at this point I'm not ready to say that it's a sign of something bad.
Salmon lead notoriously dangerous lives. Just about every creature in the food chain wants to eat them. In fact, despite laying about 2,400 eggs each, the species is considered thriving if only 2 of them make it back to spawn, and then they die. Those are daunting numbers for local groups working to save the endangered fish.
So I think it gives the importance, shows the importance of Lagunitas Creek for salmon recovery throughout the lower 48.
Salmon usually go back to the waters where they were spawned, but no one knows if the pink salmon will return in 3 years' time or migrate back to Washington state. In Marin County, John Ramos, KPIX 5.